Hello! Hi, my name is Juan and today we'll be making pasta. Alright, what we need is 2 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and a little bit of salt. Okay, 2 cups. Now we make a little well in the middle. Alright, gotta make sure that there's no hole because your egg will just sink out. 1 egg, 2 eggs. We're gonna drizzle a little bit of oil. Oh, see, there it goes. Easy fix. Just jam the dam. Drizzle. A little bit of salt. Now we mix it together. I like to start mixing with a fork. See how you add a little bit at a time, then it'll start turning into a ball of dough. And once it turns into a ball of dough, then we knead it by hand. See, add a little bit, flick a little bit in there. This is a good thing to know to do because everyone loves pasta and you can feed a lot of people with a little bit of flour and a couple eggs. Everyone loves pasta, and if you don't love pasta, you can lose my number. What do we got to talk about? You know, during these funny times, at the early stages of the pandemic, we would go to the store and the shelves were basically empty. There was no pasta. So, if there's no pasta at the store, you gotta know how to make it yourself, right? And that's what I'm trying to put you up on game. It's getting glutinous. It's starting to get sticky. It's starting to look like dough. Now we're going to start kneading by hand. You have to be patient. This isn't a quick process. You have to knead it for at least 10 minutes. Like those buff Italian grandmas, they got those buff arms for making pasta by hand. It's true. And this is fun. Later we'll show you how to roll it out and how to run it through the machine. And we'll also show you what you can do if you don't have a machine. Wash your dirty ass hands before you touch any food. You can feel it. If you feel it getting dry, that's when you know you're getting close. It's not an exact science. And I'm sure different people have different methods of making it, but I feel my method is pretty simple. And it comes out really good. Another plus of making your own pasta is that when you cook it, it cooks in about 2-3 minutes. And it tastes better. It just tastes better. You can really taste the difference between this and the stuff you buy in the store. Because the stuff you buy in the store, you don't even know what you're getting half the time. If you read the label, there's like G37, yellow, 72, all those preservatives that you don't even know what they are. And that's not good. Dimmi, why you do this to me, Dimmi? Why you do this to me, Dimmi? Oh, it's getting better, look at all that. Then you can feel like a family of 4. A family of 4 Europeans, because Americans is like, in America it's like a serving. They give you a big ass bowl of pasta because it's shite. It's not the good stuff. Okay, I think I added enough flour. I'm just gonna knead it. Knead what I have. And this one's way easier to cook. Again, it cooks like in 2 minutes. And you don't have to make like spaghetti, you can make like a stir fry or something. Ooh. In another video we'll show you how to make red sauce. There. We're done. Look at that. And we'll just dust it. Now we're going to use plastic wrap and wrap each ball, put it in the refrigerator to let it get gluteny about 20 minutes. See, it's just like rolling a candy. Bam. Close all the sides in. and then just wrap it up. Bam. Now the microphone doesn't want to work. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Flouring your surface. You do this so your dough does not get stuck. We're gonna roll our dough just thin enough to get it through the widest setting of our pasta maker. Make sure to flour both sides of your dough. This comes in handy later when we run it through the blades of our pasta maker. On the widest setting, we're gonna roll our pasta through. We're gonna continue to roll it. The more you roll your pasta, the thinner and longer it gets. Once it gets long enough, make sure to cut your pasta dough in half. This will make it easier to work with. Continue to roll your pasta through until you get to the second to the lowest setting of your pasta maker or desired thickness is achieved. Once your desired thickness is achieved, run it through the bladed portion of your pasta maker. Today we're gonna make fettuccine. Look at that, it's beautiful. When you hang your pasta, make sure to spread it apart, making sure that they all cut through. Repeat your process. Shaka, brah. Now my wife is going to show you how to do this by hand.
Hi, I'm going to show you guys how to roll out your pasta with a rolling pin. You spread out some flour to make sure your pasta doesn't stick to the surface. Using a rolling pin, you roll it out. You hold it up to the light a few times in between. You want some light shining through to make sure your pasta is not going to be too thick. Once you have it to the thinness you desire, you spread some flour, fold it up, and start cutting. For thin pasta like spaghetti, you just make your cuts closer together. Then you toss it around to ensure that nothing is sticking to itself. And that's it, handmade pasta.
Microphone drop.
Okay, now we're gonna boil our pasta. We got our water heating up. We're gonna bring the water to a running boil. Add a little bit of olive oil and some salt. Once it comes to a running boil or rolling boil, we're gonna put our pasta in and it will cook for about 2 minutes. You know it's done when it starts floating up to the top. For you silly fucks that never boiled pasta before, that's what a running boil looks like. Okay. Now we're gonna add our. But if your water was up to there, it would, and you're adding more pasta, it could flow over. Watch, you'll see it rise to the top.
What are you gonna top your pasta with?
Some nice red sauce. If you guys are lucky, I'll share that recipe with you later. See, it's starting to come to the top on its own. It cooks fastest when it's completely fresh, when you just make it. So if you make extra, make sure to put it in saran wrap, and you can put it in your refrigerator for I would say about a week. And it does take a little bit longer to cook after the first day. Then I'll fold it up. I'll grab a piece. Yeah, this is done. Good too. Put a drizzle of olive oil, some fresh ground black pepper, and give it a mix. or a toss. Eh? Eh? Mamma mia! Now we're gonna plate it. Boom. What do you think about that? Eh? You could eat it like that with nothing. You could some butter, maybe a little bit of salt, some Parmesan cheese. Okay, now we're gonna top it with our red sauce. It's always good to have red sauce on hand. You can make a bunch of it and freeze some, and whenever you want a quick meal, you just grab it out the freezer and throw it in a pan and let it come a simmer. Nice. A little bit more. Here we go. Mmm. Delicious. I feel bad for the camera woman. She can't taste it.